Alright, so I've been meaning to do this video for a long time. Now here's the chance. First of all, as a grown-ass man, you should not be working at no fucking Waffle House. That's the first problem. Second, why are you not in school if all you're qualified for is Waffle House? That makes no sense. Again, this is why all you people get on TikTok and complain about money. Because you don't have the qualifications to do anything. And the only thing you're qualified for is minimum wage or burger flipper. And then the next thing you're going to get on here and do is complain about how much money you don't have and how much your life sucks. Well, I'm going to tell you why your life sucks. Because you have no skill in anything whatsoever. Therefore, this is why the pay is low, because you're not qualified to do anything. United States Army veteran college graduate with an associate's degree in pipe fitting technology, certified and degreed pipe fitter, that's blueprint reading, trigonometry, geometry, former corrections sergeant, and I hold 2 black belts in 2 styles simultaneously, and a blue belt in karate all at once. All of that achieved by the age of 39. I did all of that before I turned 40, by the way. Now I'm 44 years old, married, pay for 2 homes. My wife is the homeowner. I'm the apartment renter of a luxury apartment in the suburbs. I don't live in the ghetto. I live in the suburbs. The $1 million houses are right down the street. The reason why I am in an apartment, this area is expensive. I could afford a house, but I would have to go to a much cheaper area to afford a house for $1,400 a month. I can pay a $1,400 a month mortgage and still pay for my wife's home at $900 a month, and this place is so expensive I can't afford a house out here, and I want to live here. So this is why I'm an apartment renter, because I am not downgrading my standard of living just to own a house, because I got too much expensive shit in here, and nobody around those crazy neighborhoods are going to have access to this or be able to see this. This is a uh, this is a very secure complex. But let's get into this video.
Cause he don't want to work at the Waffle House. That's embarrassing,
bro. I'm not gonna do that.
Like, what is you talking about? I'm sick of all this. So that's embarrassing stuff. Like, what do you mean? We need money.
Bro,
we need money. We need income. We need an income. You're not making no type of money.
Man, most of us was taught that you need that dough if you want your cake to rise. So we gonna unbox this thing in less than 60 seconds and see what's wrong with a 9 to 5 to a lot of guys. Number 1, everybody starts at the bottom. And although many people think that they are worth the world and they should get paid top dollar from day one, the truth is we all got to start at the bottom of the totem pole and climb our way up the ladder. Many times guys don't want to go and work at a job where they feel like the job may be beneath them, but truthfully, no job is beneath you, and you get the type of job that your resume earns you. So if you haven't put in the work like some people have for many years, you cannot expect what they get.
And that is facts. You see, I worked my ass off to be able to do what I do, right? So let me go back to the college years. When I became the certified pipe fitter, certified and degreed pipe fitter, I had to take a plan view and an elevation view. A plan view and an elevation view is 2 views of the same system. One's from the side and one's from the top. Okay? Okay. So it's the same system. You have to find which way is north, take an isometric paper, and hand draw the system from the plan view, elevation view, identify blueprint symbols, read blueprints, use the coordinate system of the blueprints, find out which direction is north, draw the entire system, draw the fittings out, dimension in feet and inches. That's what they train me to do in school. Yeah, if it sounds like a mouthful, that's because it is, and it's quite complex. Depending on how complex the system is, you need to have the skill to be able to solve these problems. And every single one of these problems is a math problem. It's a fucking math problem. And you need to be able to read the blueprint symbols and do the math at the same time. And you need to be able to measure, find the length of the pipe, find this angle. That's trigonometry, finding the angle, finding the hypotenuse, finding the sides of the triangle. That's trigon geometry. You defining the length of pipe, geometry. But the thing is, the reason why my education is so high is because I went to school in Trinidad. I lived the first 12 years of my life in Trinidad and Tobago. Started school at the age of 6, finished my education in Trinidad at 12, and then relocated to the United States of America. And when I came to the United States of America, I coasted through middle school and high school. It was a cakewalk because the elementary school was on a college level at elementary school, because we not only did math, we did composition, we did writing essays. I had to write my essays with a fountain pen in cursive and a fountain pen in 3rd grade. Then we had the mathematics. Then we had the science. We had 7 major courses taught by one teacher. There was one teacher per classroom teaching all 7 of these things. So the teacher's beyond qualified at this point. And then a little bit of Spanish in there too. So we had English, a little bit of Spanish, and like we crammed all this shit into 8 hours. And then we had the fucking mountain of fucking homework to do when we got done. The difference between my country and the United States of America is the teachers were allowed to hit you. Here, CPS would get you arrested for child abuse. In Trinidad, I got hit with an engineering ruler on my knuckles till my knuckles on my right hand swelled up. My best friend Mario, an Indian guy, had to frickin' write out my notes because I could not write because my hand was swollen because of the engineering ruler. Yes, in the 3rd grade. I remember that day like it was yesterday. And then we had, by the time I got to 4th grade, we had an African teacher named Mr. Kwashi from Africa. He took the sport cricket? He took a cricket bat and hit a kid on his butt and splintered the cricket bat down the middle. In the United States of America, he would have went to prison for child abuse. So, yes, we got hemmed up in school. Then we had a principal named Mr. Besessa. Oh my God. The man was a nightmare. The teachers were bad. No. They made a song about Mr. Besessa in Trinidad. Mr. Besessa had a whole goddamn song made about him. And this dude beat the living crap out of the damn students to get them in line. So, at the end of the day is, don't disrespect the teachers. If you behave badly enough in school, you got home, you got whooped by the parents too. Your mama and daddy whooped you too. So you don't disrespect the teachers, you don't disrespect the parents. You go to school, you do your homework, period. That was the routine. My parents sacrificed my summer vacations to hire a tutor to teach me math. That's why I made it in life. All that fucking tutoring that my mother paid for, I used to hate her for that. I used to hate her for that. And when I graduated college, I was like, thank you, mother. Thank you. I was like, thank you for helping me. For all the tutoring and all the years that I had to, and the summers that I had to sacrifice to achieve this. This is why I make things look easy, because I was trained to handle life. I was trained to handle my education. College was a joke. Middle school, high school, college, a goddamn joke, because of the training that I had from my elementary school days and how hard my mother pushed me. I had 2 big goals. I wanted to be a black belt. I got 2 of them in 2 systems and a blue belt in karate. Then I wanted to be a soldier. I didn't know I was going to be in the United States Army. I just wanted to be a soldier when I was 6. So I became a United States Army soldier, then a veteran, and then I earned 2 black belts in 2 styles in the middle of all this education and stuff. So I achieved all of my goals and then some with flying colors. And all of that is because of the training I had from the time I was 6 to 12 years old. That's 6 years of intense training is what got me to where I'm at today. 6 years set me up for the rest of my life. Now I don't work anymore. I am 100% disabled, PNT, disabled veteran status, maximum social security disability for PTSD. I pushed myself so hard by the time I made corrections sergeants, which I made in all of 12 months, and I was running prison units. I pushed myself so hard, the PTSD got out of control. I had no choice but to file for my benefits, and I won everything because the Army started it, and then the PTSD just worsened over time, and then they had to pay out 100% of everything because they had no choice. I pushed myself so hard, I can't work anymore. I am kaput. I have hit my limits as a human being. As far as I'm not saying I'm stopping learning. I'm just saying I cannot be stressed out anymore because the PTSD will trigger. So I can learn in my peaceful environment at home, but I can't have anybody stress me out. Is basically what I'm trying to say. So hard work does pay off, but when you do nothing and you qualify for a burger flipper, don't come crying to me because that's what you qualify for. You might want to take some notes from this video and go to school and go do something with your life. I'm out of here.